cut my fingernails and I couldn't open the damn can.
I did mine with one hand.
Welcome back to Team Fat Kid Choosing Fat. This is Jason. How may I help you?
This is Alex.
This is Dennis.
This is Chase. Welcome to Good Burger.
Home of the Good Burger.
Can I take your order?
Oh my god! Straight up answered the phone.
Doing great.
This is gonna be awesome.
It's a Monday and Thursday already mixed in together.
Man, but for real though, I clipped my fingernails and I clipped like my beer opening fingernail too short. So now, Dennis, how the fuck was your week? I evidently cut my fingernail too short.
Apparently, right? It wasn't bad. It was busy as shit at the butcher shop. Had some interesting customers here and there. You know, it's just the way it always is. You gotta love when people ask for cuts of meat that don't exist.
Oh, do explain.
How should I say this? They wanted boneless.
Oh, you should just say it.
Yeah. They wanted boneless oxtails.
How the fuck?
Exactly.
I mean, I'm sure it could be done, but that would be a huge pain in the ass.
It'd be like little scraps of meat.
Yeah.
There. It's not gonna be one solid. They said, "Oh no, I got it at the grocery store the one time, and it was one solid piece of meat." And I'm like,
That was a section.
that was not even. It wasn't
it
oxtails
wasn't
either. It wasn't oxtails for damn sure. That and then what was it? That
It was like a strip of London broil. They just cut it into the shape.
I'm thinking it was like, you know, what they did was it just took the short rib and everything and just like literally came down the bone and everything and took all the meat off and then cut it in strips.
Oh, okay.
That's the only way I can see because that way it might have because with short ribs you got to cook them a long time anyways too, just like oxtails. So at least they'll have the same.
I love oxtail.
I do
though.
too. Oxtails are delicious.
I've never had it.
We should need to do like a Team Packet episode of curried oxtail,
Ooh,
Well,
like Jamaican curry oxtail.
that sounds really good.
You're welcome.
right,
I am down.
Just invented something.
right.
How long is that video gonna take? About 6 or 7 hours.
But put my 2 weeks notice in over at the restaurant.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I was like, but same time, you know, like
How are we ever gonna hear about you cleaning the grill before close, and then you have to fucking cook something on it?
I'll go right on down here. There you go. But no, I just I can't do it. It's just for one, with how damn old I am here nowadays.
Old as dirt.
Yeah, old as dirt. But no, like, because how busy we're getting at the butcher shop, and like we're not even into the like grilling months yet. You know, like we're doing.
Yeah.
We're doing almost $10,000 to $15,000 on a Saturday, and I'm like,
Then you have to go to your.
then I have to go to my other job, and now we're open till 2 a.m. again. So it's like, because the governor just opened everything back up. Yeah, no. But hey,
And then turn around and be back to work at what time?
like 6.
Yeah.
So you get like 4 hours of sleep.
If that. Like, we close at
Don't
2.
forget, you got to clean the grill.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, he did that before too.
I do that before too because the grill goes off at midnight, late night from midnight till fucking close. But no. But hey, we don't have to wear masks anymore if you're vaccinated. Yay!
Vaxxed or masked?
It's my body. Let me. Nah.
I mean, it's been 2 weeks, dude. Like, is that
Been
it?
2 years.
He's talking about this last time we did a podcast because we didn't get together last week because the producer and Jason's anniversary was last week.
Good times.
It was good times.
Yep.
Yeah. I did like how you stated that the night before and everything. It's our anniversary. If you come over, she'll kill us all. I was like, yeah, that sounds about right. No, I'm not coming over as soon as I found out. I was like, fuck that shit.
Well, that was like the week before at the end of the night. He was like, "Yeah, next Monday," and I just looked at him like, and it was like,
No, not next Monday.
"Not next Monday."
And she, yeah, but like bringing up the anniversary, like we had a good time, and like we went out, and she's like, "God, we spent a lot of money today," and I was like, "I bought a pair of shoes.
A pair.
You spent a lot of money."
I thought you said she didn't let you buy them.
I bought the shoes.
Oh, okay.
No,
I remember the other day you said something. You were like, there was something I was trying to get, and you were like, she was like, "Oh, you don't need to worry about that or whatever." And then she ended up buying some more stuff.
I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, I don't know. Weird
Yeah,
drinking.
it sounds realistic.
That doesn't narrow much down.
I know. We were drinking. I didn't have much to go off of.
Yeah. So I was like, shit, we spent a lot of money on our anniversary. Well, I mean, okay. we went to lunch and dinner, but I bought a pair of shoes.
Was that the breaking point?
The shoes.
Lunch
And I bought them at
lunch
the
and
outlet.
dinner.
Let's talk
Yeah.
about these shoes for one
I was
second.
about to
though.
say, what kind of shoes were they?
Fucking Skechers. It's a Skechers running shoe. Because my old running shoe, like, no, let me get this clear. It's not like I'm running in.
I was
these
about to
shoes.
ask.
We know you're not running.
I didn't know
so-
you ran.
No, they're it's just, a comfortable tennis shoe. And so, like, we went to the outlets, and I was, like, in the Nike store, and I was going to buy this pair of Nikes, but they felt cheap. I felt like my toe was going to go through them.
Damn.
Sounds about right for Nike.
Yeah, and I was like, so we wandered.
Certain ones.
So we wandered around the outlets, and it was like freezing fucking cold. It was like 73 when we left the house, and by the time it rained, and then it was like 62. So
And you say freezing cold, but like that 10.
the 10 degrees.
Yeah,
when
that-
you're
that
wearing
drop,
when you're
like-
wearing shorts and a t-shirt and some flip flops, walking through an outlet mall
Yep.
that's all outside,
That
and it's just like
adjustment
wind
period-
corridors.
That adjustment period takes a while to get used to.
Dennis is still sweating.
Yeah. Like,
It's 62. He's
This
like,
is still shorts weather. What are you talking about?
yeah.
So I settled on the Skechers just because I wasn't walking back to any other
This is
store.
how badly do you need running shoes? Well, I'm not gonna walk back to Nike to get those shoes.
So I'll just go.
I'll just
And
get these.
I'm not gonna lie. I've never personally bought a pair of Nikes.
I've
don't
never
go-
owned Nikes before.
I don't
I've
go
owned
running.
Nikes. I never personally bought them. I was always gifted them from my friends because they didn't skateboard, but they had the Nike high top or mid top SBs. And like I'm like 7 years ago,
Which
10 years
SB
ago.
is skateboard for the layman.
Yes, sir. But
that?
those
Popcorn.
were super comfy, and I mean they were mid tops, kind of like the work shoes that I wear on the truck. But yeah, they super comfy, and I mean they were like $130 fucking dollars, which is why I would never buy a pair. But I got them for free. I got 2 pairs. One was red leather or red suede with white leather, and the other one was black with camo suede all the way around. And those shits I skated to death, like.
But here's
Crazy.
my point. Nike, $40.
Right.
We're strolling through, and I was like, oh, let's check out the Skechers store. When did Skechers become more expensive than Nikes?
My answer was about the same time Reebok just became dad
How
shoes.
much were
Yeah.
they?
They were $50 in an outlet.
Really?
In an
New
outlet.
Balances.
New
New
Balance.
Balance was
not
a
gonna
generic
lie.
Yeah,
brand.
New
Cheap-
Balance
New
is
Balance was-
expensive as shit now.
Yeah, there used to be the cheapest. Them and Champions, they were the cheapest damn things you could buy. And I'm
Not
like,
gonna lie, I don't know if it has
not
anything
no
to do
more.
with like the outlet thing or like where
Them
you
damn
where you
things at
buy them.
Walmart,
Probably
like,
does,
shit.
but
Payless.
Well, okay, so my last pair of quote-unquote running shoes were starter.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, well, I bought them at Walmart.
those
because-
were your starter shoes.
Yeah,
They were
my
starter shoes.
You upgraded.
So, but like, remember when starter jackets were expensive as fuck?
Yeah.
And now you can get them at Walmart.
Yeah, those and was it Fubu?
And Fubu? Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is Fubu? I've never
You
owned
Buy
anything
Us.
Fubu.
Before You
And
Buy
those,
Us.
for you buy us?
Yeah.
Is that what it means?
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway, but those starter shoes that I bought were like the first starter
Boo-foo.
thing I ever owned, and they were like $30 fucking at Walmart. And then I go to the outlets in a Nike store, and $40 for Nikes that I really felt like my big toe would just go through. I try to keep up on the toenail clipping.
Right. I wear flip flops. I got you.
You gotta keep that shit looking okay.
Yeah.
But so like the Nikes felt really cheap, and then by the time I got to the shit, I was gonna say starters, the Skechers store, I was like, it was too cold. I wasn't going back. I was like, I'm just gonna buy these. It's a black shoe. I'm fine. Like I'm at that age. Like it's like, you know what? Fuck it, dude. Oh, and you were talking about like the memory foam slippers the other day. Jay.
Yeah.
Well, how about the Skechers got the memory foam insole?
No
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, dude,
no
they're
shit.
comfy. They're comfy, but those old man shoes that like Joe Montana and like all the football players are like talking about, like super arch support and all that shit.
Yeah.
I would not buy those because they're ugly as shit, and a lot of Nikes are ugly as shit as well.
Yeah. That's why I go for the SB editions.
But them bitches in the outlet mall were $80 a pair for the ugly ones.
Damn.
Like, and Alex and I were having this conversation, and he's like, "Are those the ones that you can pump up on the inside?" I was like, "I think you're thinking about like '80s Reeboks," but You remember the pumps?
The pumps, yeah.
Yeah, but they have it. Their shoes came out like 6 months to a year ago. Had the same like. It wasn't like you didn't pump up like the tongue. Like you pumped it up and it like gave you like support or some shit. Like I don't know. Obviously, I didn't buy a pair.
Yeah, Nike wise, other than the SBs, shout out to the pro skater Stefan Janowski, but his Janowski
Not a sponsor.
not at all. But I'm just saying he's a good skateboarder. He's awesome and he's a cool dude. But
Have you met him?
No.
I just love the cool dudes.
He was like,
no. He's a cool dude. Have you met him? I mean,
I don't gotta meet him to know he's pretty chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, is this so?
I've seen a lot of his skate videos.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. They're like these shoes, like the Vans.
Those are your red, white, and blue ones?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They're just like these, style-wise. And they're, what, like $45, $50? I mean, unless you're buying them from Nike themselves, it's going to be like 60. But they're really great shoes.
So I went into the Under Armour.
Under Armour.
you are killing it.
Killing the game today. The same shoes that are on Amazon for like $40,
Or $160.
they were like $80 at Under Armour. I was like, I looked at the producer and I was like, it doesn't really seem like an outlet here. Like, it's like, isn't this shit supposed to be like last year's stuff they didn't sell? And it's like, oh, we'll just put it in an outlet store and discount it. And like, I don't am I confused what an outlet is?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure
that's what I
nobody
like
went
about
out last
Ross.
year, so they didn't sell anything last year. So now it's all the same prices.
Overstock.com.
Yeah. They just didn't order new inventory. Like,
Yeah, but okay, but like so last year's style is this year's stuff.
Pretty much. Last year's
That is
style-
why I like
Hey,
Ross, though.
Your style was pajamas.
I'll say last year's style was slippers. It was that, you know.
Chase was killing the game on the slippers.
Hey, I rock them shits.
He was questioning
I
himself
just
whether or
threw him
not he's
out.
about to get a rub. He was.
so I'm just curious, if you buy a car off a car lot right now and it's a 2020, can we still consider that a brand new car?
That is
I mean, well, let's talk about.
Well, technically, it
this
was
for a
made in
second.
2019.
Well,
Well,
what
yeah,
makes
but-
it brand new? Is it the year or is it the mileage? Because if you can buy a 19 with 0 miles on it, or let's call it 10, 20 miles,
Yeah.
you know, when you actually buy a brand new car, it might be 30 on the test drives. So you get a 30-mile car, that's brand new. It doesn't matter what fucking year it is.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
is true.
1962, it's only got 40 miles on it.
I
That
feel like-
bitch is brand new.
I feel like that's,
is worth a lot of
that's
money.
I feel like that's a new car. Brand new has to be like recent. It's just like we went to a certain apartment complex. It's brand new luxury apartments. But that sign's been there for like a year. Is it still brand new or is it just luxury apartments? now?
I know what you're talking about now.
Is it at that point you're just luxury apartments now. You're not brand new.
Are they new?
like
Only lived in 3 years.
really?
Like,
I think that sign represents more than just the place that we were at. So it's a tough call. But again, that sign's been there a long time. Like I don't think that counts as brand new anymore. At what point is it just like grand opening? Like yeah, I've had my grand opening sign up for a year. Like it's not grand anymore, then is it? It's just open.
It's not opening anymore.
it's not opening, now it's just grand open.
Yeah, like
We are grand and open.
Yes, exactly. I just at what point do you?
It's like the furniture store. That's how they killed it. Like,
grand
like,
opening, brand new. you know?
Grand
furniture.
Grand furniture.
Outlet, yeah.
Is that an
GFO.
outlet too?
Yeah, GFO.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
their shit's expensive too.
Does that mean everything is worth $1 grand?
Okay, so let's
Like Dollar
Can
Tree?
you Google the? I don't even know if you can get that in.
What
like,
brand
in the-
new definition?
No,
or
outlets, man. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, when the outlet store costs just as much as like if you went into Foot Locker.
Ever since they opened the outlet, though, the outlet stores have always been expensive. And that was something I did always wonder. Because when they first opened it, I went out there, and like the Vans outlet store out there was fucking ridiculous. Even I went there.
There you go.
It wasn't for me, obviously. It was for a lady. But I went to the Michael Kors store out there.
That wasn't for you.
Obviously not.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. You didn't get you like a
No.
super fancy Michael Kors fanny pack,
Nah, but technically I did buy myself glasses and a watch.
so it wasn't just for the lady friend.
I mean, it was, but technically I had to buy it because it was
Since
a
you
gift.
was, let me get that watch. and
Treat
these
yourself.
glasses.
But
Treat yourself.
inside the I believe where I got the stuff was the Michael Kors shop in MacArthur Mall.
Okay.
That was almost, I want to say maybe $5 to $10 cheaper than what they were selling at the outlets. I spent about $500. I would have spent probably about $650 to $700 if I was at the outlets. I'm not sure if that's a 5 to 10% difference. I'm just estimating, but yeah.
Well, Alex didn't do the math, so we don't
You're
know.
closer
I'm
to
pretty
like
sure
15 to 20.
I'm pretty sure he was already going in the
15,
head.
15 to
it's-
20.
Probably closer to 20, but you know,
Heard.
depending on the 650 to 700 scale.
Yeah.
Well. Anyway.
Anyway, so I mean,
Outlet store. A shop in which a manufacturer sells its own branded goods, often at discounted prices. So it doesn't have to be. And I'm assuming with, again, you know, last year, that everybody was like,
Often means
discounted,
probably
fuck that.
seasonal.
20 to 30% off. So let's
Often.
often.
Yeah.
Like I said, often probably means seasonal.
You might have a point there. Like, maybe they go a little cheaper in the winter when they're not as busy.
I don't know because you
Or
go
just
to
for,
the
like,
North
holidays.
Face in the wintertime and that shit ain't cheap.
Well, that's no.
Or maybe
They're winter clothes.
maybe the companies have their like a specialty event like throughout the year, one time a year, and they're like, "Hey, we're doing a fucking sale on a lot of shit because we got a bunch of new inventory coming in." And
The-
they're like, "Hey, outlets."
The one thing
discount
about
shit."
the outlet store is like if you find something that you like, buy it now.
True.
Don't come back in a week because that bitch won't be there.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, because they had a really nice jacket at the North Face, and I was like, I was wishy-washy about it. And then every time I go back there, I look for that same jacket. It's not there.
I'm still
It's not
looking
gonna
into North Face jacket. I've been wanting one for a while, and when I left the shop that I was working at, you remember that jacket I used to have?
Yeah.
The weather resistant shit.
Mhm.
I always rocked that, and I wanted a North Face, but I had that, and I was like, fuck it, I don't need to spend the money on North Face, but I had to return that to
Upon
them.
departure.
Yeah, and I also had to pay a $70 fucking
What are they gonna
uniform fee.
Cleaning fee?
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
Yeah, $70
yeah, it was some
cleaning fee.
bullshit.
Really?
And I was like, yo, yeah, yeah. They took $70 out of my check, my last check, when I left, to pay for the cleaning on my uniform.
Because they're going to give that to somebody else to
I'd
wear?
have taken that
Yeah.
shit to a dry cleaner, come back and been like, it's been cleaned.
What
You're not
they
taking
do is
shit
they,
out of my
they
check.
take the name patch off, and they just put a new patch on.
Yep.
So you're giving somebody else
Dude, I'd
used clothes?
have unstitched that motherfucker, taken it to a dry cleaner, and been like, here you go.
Do they get the oil and grease out?
Oh yeah,
Really?
oh yeah. And plus, they're oil resistant. Like you'll see a spot, but once you wash it, it's gone.
That's cool.
Yeah,
So it should.
they were really great jackets.
Do they sell those to the public?
I'm about to.
Was it Dickies?
No, it was from UniFirst.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's a uniform company.
yeah.
I'm sure. if
They
you
they
went
like
online,
made
you
it
could buy 'em.
themselves, and then Valvoline just gave them the branding to like put onto the jacket. But that jacket made me want a North Face, and now that I don't have that jacket no more, I want a fucking North Face.
I don't think North Face is oil resistant.
I'm not looking at oil resistant though. I'm just looking for a
you
weather
a Gore-Tex.
resistant.
The weather resistant.
Yeah, like a nice weather resistant
Gore-Tex
jacket
is
that I can.
best, yeah.
It's semi light, so I can wear it through like days like this.
Dude,
if it gets
go
a little
online and
chillier,
get a
like later
Gore-Tex
on in the night.
jacket.
It's 71 degrees.
I-
Where's
I-
Weird
I don't
jacket?
know about
you can get a black tactical Gore-Tex jacket.
Yeah.
Like, it's- I'll let you try on the one that's in my closet to see if you like it.
Dennis, what else happened this week?
We got on a clothes tangent.
Just a little
Well,
bit.
they said we might be like good for technology,
Yeah,
right? In the email. We brought up Gore-Tex. How do you tie that one in?
We had a gravy last week. It was really, really good. Did
You made gravy?
a smoked paprika and black garlic beef gravy.
Okay, yeah, I can see the black garlic.
Black garlic, big fan.
Big fan.
Big
Big fan. Yeah.
Something we don't use often on the truck at all, ever.
Ironic, but
Well, yeah, because
It's expensive.
it's expensive and how time consuming it was to make.
Oh yeah,
hey, I'm still amazed that rice cooker works.
still works. Technology.
Chase, what about you?
Gotta tie this shit in the whole show.
My week has been pretty good. Came into a little bit of complications at household, but nothing too serious. But other than that, I mean,
Mini upgrades.
I was
Mini-
gonna say,
I was about to say-
technology.
I was about to say, I was about to plug it in,
Let's talk about mini upgrades.
about to plug in the technology. But yeah, I got a couple of mini upgrades, and one was
We
some.
need to make this a whole segment, mini upgrades, and just have like a little like fucking sound that goes.
Hold on, I got you.
Yeah, click the button.
We have the mail ticker.
There
There
it
it
is.
is.
All right, let's talk about mini upgrades. Chase's corner.
So,
Chase Unplugged.
just ordered a new set of brake rotors all the way around, and brake pads and brake sensors, and they
Relatively inexpensive.
yes, about $170.
And where did you get those from?
Honestly,
Not a sponsor.
Honestly, they came off of Amazon, but the brand is from Callahan and Brake Best. So
Callahan
they're-
does great parts.
Yep.
Here comes the meat wagon.
But yeah, they're OEM specific, and
I buy parts for
they're
American. 'cause I'm
drilled,
American.
drilled and slotted rotors. And then I also upgraded a pre-intercooler hose, which pre-intercooler obviously means it's before the intercooler goes from turbo to the intercooler. But it's the hot side, and I already upgraded the cold side, which is the black hose that I sent you like 2 weeks ago or whatever from M7 Speed. But yesterday or 2 days ago I came home and got my hose in the mail, and it's blue, as blue homage to the other Mini that is no longer here.
R.I.P. Blue Mini.
Yes, rest in peace. But hey, a
Pieces.
lot of good people.
Rest in parts,
Lot-
because that bitch was parted
A
out.
lot of good, a lot of good Mini people got a lot of good Mini parts off that car.
So it doesn't even get to rest.
No.
No, it's still being used. Just the car.
Replaced in parts, Mini.
Survive in
R.I.P.
pieces.
Survive in pieces.
So got the upgraded brakes
Sip.
and upgraded hose.
Like upgrade.
Other than that, I do still have 2 more parts on the way. It's an oil catch can.
Shots fired on that. I mean,
I will.
Who doesn't like upgraded hose?
I love upgraded hose.
Hey, technology, bro.
We can make them better. We can make them smarter.
We have the technology.
Technology.
Still got a oil catch can coming in because of German technology. So I need to get rid of
Thank
all
God
the
this isn't
oil
a drinking
blow-by
game right
coming
now.
in through and going into the crankcase. So the oil catch can is there to take all that shit away. And all I gotta do is empty out the catch can every fucking month or 2, whatever. But
It's a dumb gem.
Okay, so the catch can.
it
It
gets
catches.
the residual blow-by oil that comes into the case, because when they created those motors with like GDI technology, the fuel injectors are now dispersing the fuel underneath the valves and the pistons, rather than like Honda's how they do it on top of it, which means that the fuel injectors and the gas is cleaning your valves. With the GDI, it's
Yeah,
not
it does.
cleaning the valves, because it's going underneath the valves, which means you get carbon buildup. Carbon buildup causes misfires. Misfires cause, eventually, if you don't handle them, can cause detrimental
Is that like
shit to your
drinking too much?
valves. And you can bend the valve, you can then shoot a piston through the engine block, and so on and so forth. So, oil catch can alleviates all that, and it takes the oil out of the crankcase that is being sent through in a blow-by portion or fashion, I guess you could say. And that's why, like, when people take off hoses from the intercooler or like their intake and they have oil on like the hose,
I usually pick my hoses up near the cooler.
that's the oil blow-by that is coming in, and when you put an oil catch can, it alleviates all that oil blow-by.
And this concludes Chase's Corner. Mini
Chase's mini corner, yeah.
Chase's Mini Corner. I like it.
Well, I also got a diverter valve for my blow-off coming in.
For the upgraded hose.
It's actually an upgraded spring for the hoses.
So you got more bounce
Hose.
for your hoses? gotta keep a spring in your step hose.
Y'all are killing me, man.
Barely even started.
I know.
All I can say is thank God we turned this into a drinking game by how many times technology is said.
Or technology or hose.
Right?
For you guys playing along at home, hopefully not in your car, the drinking game is every time we say technology or hose.
Quit now.
Pull over.
I think I'm already like 5 down.
I think you said hose way more than 5 times, dude. Beer.
Beer. Ooh, this smells.
I do know what the bottle looks like just because it's fancy, but I don't know anything else.
I did see
This
the,
is
like the neck of it,
certain-
but yeah, I have
somebody
no
dropped
idea
off
what it is.
Like 2 weeks ago. This
And
is
it's
one
not
from
labeled
2 weeks
either.
ago.
It's a pretty cool looking bottle without a label.
It's going to be a tough one. I don't know. Pilsner.
Lager.
Yeah, I was going to say lager.
Chase.
One moment.
Gotta clean my hose.
Pilsner, 4.8,
Keep it sanitary.
18. And I give it a 4. It's clean. Easy.
I'm going lager.
I like your ABV outlets.
I'm gonna say probably a 4 for ABV. And IBU, I don't even know if this has an IBU because of the style of the beer. Well, not style, but like where we got it from. But 20. And I'm gonna give it about a 4.5.
That seems really long. Anyway, I'm gonna go lager. You wanna go?
Lager, 4.5. I'll say maybe,
I was gonna say 4.5.
maybe 10 IBUs. And I'll give it a 4.
I am gonna give it a 4. I'm gonna give it a 4.5. I'm gonna also say Pilsner, and I don't think there's any IBUs in this bitch at all.
Probably not, but
Probably not.
Let's talk about the bottle real fast before we get to the story.
I always mess up the IBUs.
There's no story, so that's easy. But I was going to say the name, which we can
Is that a-
then
is that a
jump into.
Buddha?
It's called Lucky Buddha.
Ah,
That's why I was going to read the name before we started talking about the bottle. But it is called Lucky Buddha. It is... Information would be great.
hey, at least it's in
4.8%, but
English.
bam!
Killed it.
Killed it. I do not have any IBUs, which
12.
could 12.
Huh.
I think 10 was the closest guess.
yeah, that was me.
So hey, yeah, not bad. It is.
How do you fucking pronounce the company?
Hangzhou. And that's it.
I
That's all I got. I can't. I got-
Hangzhou?
It's Shandong Yongchun Brewery, and I'm assuming it is Hongqi Baojiang Fangzi District in Weifang City, Shandong, China. And I hop I got 30% of that
Scroll
right.
that back up because it is literally Cheer Day Beer. Cheer Day Brewery. In American or English.
Heard.
America.
It is
By
a
the
lager,
way,
though.
it just says it's an enlightened beer. Lager.
Sir.
Oh, it says lager on the site. It doesn't say that here. But right, it's a lager. All right.
Served in a unique
Everybody gets a point.
green bottle shape. The laughing.
All 3 of you went lager, and I nailed ABV. Everybody gets a point.
Yay.
It is a really cool bottle
It is a cool bottle.
for a beer. I wonder how much that is.
Do they sell it?
Well, they had
Like-
to somewhere.
Well, I mean, we're FO.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know. Yes, my neighbor brought it over.
Yeah.
She was like, "I'll try this one." I'm like, "Oh, well,
Okay. You twisted my arm.
And there's a backup in there. She was like, "I brought one for you to drink, and then one for the podcast." And I was like, "Well, I can't drink the other one until we do the podcast." It's not. Whoa, no way, dude.
What? 12-ounce bottle? Yeah.
No,
$12.99.
Oh.
$13 for a 12-ounce. I mean,
I think
paid
that's a
more.
dollar ounce.
That might be for a 6-pack. Unless they really are selling that one bottle. That is...
Anyway,
Somebody's crazy.
Right.
go out there and Google that one and check out the bottle. It is really cool, and the beer is not bad. So it's not just a gimmick.
I actually like it.
Yeah, we all gave it
I-
4s.
I can drink that like
well,
it's Yingling.
finish up.
What do you?
Just take the bottle, dude.
I
You're lucky Dooley's not here because he'd want to take the bottle home.
I was going to grab the bottle. I was making sure I didn't have.
The usual Teddy.
Yeah.
All right, so we have snack time.
Snack time.
We do have snack time. So this part of the podcast is snack time because Dennis brought over something weird, and we like weird things. All right, so this is Lay's limited edition summer flavor, chili mango potato chip.
I mean, it's got promise.
It does have promise. I'm like, hey, amazing crisp opening there.
I don't know, the fruity flavor of mango on the bag gives me a little concern. Like, I'm hoping more for the chili than the mango.
I'm smelling it, and it smells more chili than mango.
Like in a chip? Sorry. In a chip? Right, oh, that's not a good face. It's not a good face.
No.
Why'd I grab two?
Producer, you definitely want to try that. It's different.
That's fucking weird. It's like if you mixed pink Starburst and chips.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Anybody-
The aftertaste is like something from being boozled. And Dennis over here like, that's pretty damn good.
It actually is.
I'm a pass.
Feels like Starburst and chips. It's weird.
I don't like Starburst.
I do, but not with chips. You know what? Can't say that. Haven't tried it.
Starburst and chips? Like chewing on a Starburst and
While eating a chip. I guess I gotta give that a try because I feel like that's pretty much what I'm doing.
I don't get the mango flavor. I get more like a peach flavor.
Yeah.
There's a sweetness in there that I'm
Something.
not wanting.
I don't like the beginning flavor. The after flavor is actually really good.
Which isn't
And it
a
brings
great
it-
selling point for a potato chip at all.
That's true.
While you're eating it, not that great. When you're done, it's good. Yeah.
They're not hot, but it does have like a little like tail end of the chili in there, on like the aftertaste.
Still, that sweetness is a little.
Yeah.
It's,
So
it's a weird sweet too.
let's play. All right, so 1 out of 5, guys. What do you rate it?
Oh.
1.5.
Yeah, 1.5.
I give it 3.
But wait, there's more.
That's
shit.
never good.
You got a fucking
Your
mail
brother. That's
All right,
probably,
so-
that's probably from Loren.
Oh, it's definitely from Loren.
It came in with our case. I have not opened it, as you see.
Yes.
So, and then the last podcast, 2 weeks ago, we were talking about the V8 Energies, and Lauren text us. Wait, don't be.
It's gonna open the bag.
It's sealed for a reason because I don't know what's in there either. Well, I do
That's
know what's
why
in there.
I was gonna say, how do we find
It
out?
doesn't-
We don't talk about it
Well-
unless we know what it is.
A gift from you, for you.
Yeah.
Sorry. A little something to keep the fat kid train going, and a little something weird.
Fucking A.
So he sent us energy drinks. That was the
Yeah, so he
that
sent
was
us
to
a
keep us
case.
going. And here's the something weird.
Oh, damn, he sent a lot of them. Whoa, I did not see that coming.
I would like to tell you what it is, but that's a.
I see either Chinese or Japanese writing, or
It's Korean, I believe. So you gotta, flip it over.
I was gonna say the only thing on here in English says with beer.
So yes, eat with beer, evidently.
Huh.
Fried baby crabs. All right.
Fuck yeah, dude.
No mushroom seasoning in there, is there?
It
is Korean.
Seafood, crab, milk, eggs, wheat, soybeans, peanuts.
Oh God. Oh,
He's like, yeah, I opened a bag.
dude, the smell is strong with this one. Oh my God! All right, here we go, man. Fuck it. Wait, what else?
I just like how the only thing on English in front is with beer.
I like how, and then the ingredient list and everything else is a sticker on the back. Producer, you want in on this fried baby crab?
She didn't win on a soft shell like the other night. Oh.
Thought that was a.
Okay,
Okay.
try it with beer.
Right?
Well,
It is a product of Korea. Wow,
nope.
he has sent way too many of these.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I'll say, oh.
Jace, where you at?
Give me some more of these chips.
Yeah. I'm going for the popcorn. You want to get that out of your mouth?
I like how even on the package it shows it with dip.
There's a dip?
No, I'm just saying it shows it with dip. Like you need that.
Yeah.
Like yeah, these are
Where you at, Chase? Going down slow. Are you savoring? Wow.
I had to.
You ate both.
Yeah, he was like, you know what? You got to try things twice. I like where his head's at.
You don't always have to, though.
That is really strong in the seafood department.
Yes.
You need to coat that sucker with hot sauce or something.
I don't. Yeah,
Not a
again,
bad idea. Not a bad idea.
it needs a dip or a sauce or something. There's
That
got to
is
be some
Some
something.
gochujang or something like that, maybe. But
Did you smell it?
I smelled the damn thing.
Yeah,
in my
but as soon
hand.
as I
Yeah.
opened it, it wafted in my face.
Yeah. No.
My brother sent us COVID in a bag. Okay.
The flavor's not bad.
No.
I feel like it's too crunchy.
Well, that's to the shell.
Well, when I was thinking,
yeah, the shell is.
when I was thinking baby, I realized that with the second one because there was actually like a little bit of a like baby shell in there. But I was thinking when it like baby crab. When it said baby crab, I was thinking the ones like from oysters.
Okay. The oyster crab.
That's what I was thinking.
Yep.
And they were the little janks, and they were like deep fried in like panko or some shit. I mean, I could eat them if I need to.
Does that count
but
as like popcorn?
they
shrimp?
are
oyster crabs.
they are dry as fuck.
Yeah, you definitely. That's why it says in English. The only thing in English on the
Beer.
front
With beer.
But like, I agree. Like that shit needs some sauce or something.
All right, here's my description of this. Have you ever been in a seafood market?
Mm-hmm.
It tastes like that place smells.
Yep.
It does. It does.
Here's my
once I
question.
got
It's
done
like
with the
it's
second
like
one,
when you drink
I went
vodka
to
and
go
you're
for
like
my
that
beer.
tastes like
I was
rubbing alcohol.
Oh my
We had
God.
this conversation.
Yep.
And like you have not drank rubbing alcohol, but when you take a shot of vodka and like that tastes like rubbing alcohol because you know what it smells like.
moonshine.
That tastes like a seafood market smells. Wait, it's my best analogy. Mm-hmm. I'd rather suck on a penny than eat that.
It's just something about like long-term dried seafood. It's
You know
weird.
who's gonna love that? Troy.
Probably.
Thank you, Loren, for sending us something weird, and my neighbor is gonna love you. Because the other, excuse me,
definitely qualified as the weird category.
The
I give him
7.5.
credit on that one.
the other 3 bags
Yeah.
are going to the neighbor's house. Why did you send 4?
Watch them be like,
Send a
yo,
text.
I've been looking for
Probably
these
was a pack of
forever.
4.
Oh,
It's
Are they all the
Amazon.
same thing?
Yes,
Yes.
they're all the same thing.
he sent 4. He
Like,
sent
did-
one for like everybody at the table. Like,
If
we're
Troy
gonna sit
if Troy
here-
doesn't want them, Jason's gonna be in the backyard like Mary Poppins. Feed the birds, crabs for the birds.
Poppins, Toppins,
Eating good in the
Tuppence.
neighborhood.
I think it's tuppence.
Tuppence.
Tuppence, like a yeah. I
It's
think
like
it's their
slang
money.
for like coin,
Yeah,
or something
like a
that.
penny or something, like a tuppence.
Dude, now it's all up in my teeth. It's like
Stuck in there?
it's like real shitty popcorn.
No, I wouldn't
Don't
even
insult-
give it that
yeah,
kind
don't
of.
insult popcorn like that.
Yeah, yeah.
You are correct.
You use the popcorn to get rid of the flavor of
Yes.
that.
Maybe I'm hoping that what's stuck in my teeth
popcorn?
is the popcorn. Please be the popcorn. Like, and
20 minutes from now,
Yeah,
you're like, oh, I got it
like,
out.
yeah,
Nope,
like-
crab shell.
finally dug that out with my tongue. That is disgusting. Like, sorry. So today it's snack time corner. Like, the only thing that was any good was the popcorn that the producer brought out. Round 2. All right, let's talk about this.
Food fact of the day. The most expensive pizza in the world costs $12,000.
All right, so we all peeked at this one ahead of time. So we need way more information on what in the hell makes a pizza $12,000?
$12,000.
Insanity.
Yeah. That's what
Short answer, insanity.
Yeah. Yeah,
Perfect timing.
Speaking of the devil,
He smelled that shit.
We got gifts for you.
He smelled it.
Yeah, you did.
Huh? Oh, I like that shirt.
That's all you.
Oh.
We tried it.
We all just shared a bag.
yeah.
Oh, the crab?
Yeah.
Why'd you buy 4 when you were just
We-
going to try it?
Well, we didn't.
didn't buy it.
They were sent to us as
Oh.
a gift.
That's a gift?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn.
Not a. Yeah. Yeah.
It says someone even Troy's like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Well, I like my
You want to join us for a round here, Troy?
Yeah. I like my soft shell better.
Oh yeah,
Soft
your
shells
soft
are
shells are
always-
way better. Here. You want to join us, sir? We're about to take a guess on what we're drinking. I don't know if you want to join the game or if you just want to join us in the beer, but either way, you can do that. I always worry about what you're doing. It's never good when you bring out shot glasses.
Especially those shot
Last
glasses.
time, I'm pretty sure last time shot glasses came out on the podcast, there was fucking Sour Patch Kids vodka involved.
No. The last time was whenever he got me the bottle of
Was it the plastic shot glasses?
Oh, that's right. That was plastic.
I couldn't find the plastic ones.
So again, last time we broke out the real ones was I'm pretty sure
It was the
Sour
Sour
Patch
Patch
Kid
Kid
vodka,
vodka, yeah.
and that was the it tastes like baking soda, and it just won't stop dissolving.
Yeah, so
That's because
If you eat the Sour Patch Kid after the vodka has
cornstarch.
taken all the flavor, it is horrible.
I have. Somebody's in trouble. What? He gave him back?
Well, yeah, he tried it and he went. Meh.
That is terrible when you can't give the fried baby crabs to the Vietnamese guy.
He had a point though. His were better. His soft shell crabs were better.
His soft shell crabs were way better.
haven't
Way
had 'em.
better. He brought him over the other night.
Yeah,
It was
after-
amazing.
After we
I'm
got
not-
done working.
Yeah, I'm never over here for that stuff.
All right, so this $12,000 pizza.
It's because it takes 72 hours to make, and it can only be made in your home by 3 Italian chefs.
Now here's my question.
So
Actually,
they come to your house?
I've
Yes.
got multiple questions on this already. Does it have to be 3 Italian chefs? You're telling me like a Korean chef couldn't make this? I might not have them put crab
So
on it
you're
at this
paying
point,
labor.
but- Yeah, just-
That's what I was thinking. You're
does
paying
it have
for-
to be 3 Italian chefs? Why do they have to
And
be
why
Italian?
does it take 72 hours?
Right?
Hey,
What
do
kind
they-
of
why
fucking
do they-
calories are they making that they get $12,000 in 72 hours?
Not only that, but why do they have to come to your? Why does it have to be made in your home?
Yeah, is my oven
You can't.
gonna
You
do
don't.
it better?
You don't have a kitchen you can make this in. Like it has to be made in my house. This sounds like I'm paying for you to use my equipment. I feel like I need to get a cut of this. I need 10% of 12,000.
Right?
I'll give you 11.
Do they bring the oven?
Right.
Like a legitimate pizza oven.
Right.
Yeah.
Then okay.
Maybe.
Like we're gonna make the dough. Like they bring all their own equipment. Maybe it's like maybe they back a truck up to your house for 3 days.
Again, though,
It
does it
seems like a lot for 3 people to make one pizza.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure that I could make dough in my kitchen alone, and then let that shit proof for 3 fucking days, and make you a pizza alone.
So I really want to know. Like, we should reach out to them and be like, I'm interested in this pizza, but I have some questions. Like, I see that it takes 72 hours to make.
Okay,
and 3
types
Italian
of,
chefs.
The 3 types of caviar is probably what's boosting the
Yeah,
price.
I
Yeah.
get that, but that's why I want to send them an email and be like, if I wanted to get this done, could I get 3 Russian chefs?
Yeah, because
Like,
at
if you
least-
request it, can I? Does it have to be Italian?
Can I
Because
get
then
3
you're-
Russian chefs in a case of vodka?
Tell them to bring the
It's-
vodka with them.
It's about to be a party for 3 days.
Right? But yeah.
A day and a half. Well, yeah.
And the pizza's topped with 3 types of caviar: buffalo mozzarella, lobster from Norway and Cilento, and pink Australian sea salt.
I mean, like, I get the ingredients are great, but
Yeah, caviar I
just-
can see bumping up that price,
Look,
especially
I'm
for
sure you gotta get-
for
And the lobster from Norway.
Look,
It
man,
seems like
Yeah.
it's a salty ass pizza.
I'll do it for 6.
right.
I'll do it for 3.
I'll do it for
Ooh,
2.
bidding war. Bidding war.
We're about to drive the price down.
Hold the fuck up. Before I continue bidding, I need to know how much caviar goes
It's
for
about
right
to
now.
It's about to be 6K, 3 American chefs in the house.
We don't. We'll just deliver it.
Yo, if I can get $6,000 for one pizza, we'll just roll up in front of your fucking house in the food truck and deliver it. Like,
Dude, we fire up the oven. Fucking put a pizza stone in that bitch.
We're not serving out the window.
No, dude, we're just here to.
I made a delivery.
I'm here to make one pizza.
I made the pizza in front of their house. I was out there for 20 minutes, but I didn't open the window. I just made a delivery. It's not. I wasn't selling to the public.
All right.
Oh, $200 for how much? Like what?
No, I'm looking at. I'm looking.
I
at
need
the
some-
two. I'm looking at the two middle ones.
Yeah. Like,
The beluga.
Yeah.
all right. So
There you go.
Is that like 2 ounces?
Per kilo.
20,000 pounds.
Kilo.
$30,000 per kilo. Yeah. So what does that
that's-
break down to in?
Kilo is 2.6 pounds.
That's a lot of caviar.
Yeah.
Break that down into ounces. So
He's already doing it. over
32
there.
ounces. You said 2 point what?
2.6 pounds.
Is there any more Millers in there?
So
In
best
the top of the door.
best guess, if my math is right, which let's all just hope at the moment. Best guess, $723 an ounce.
Do you think they put a whole ounce of 3 different caviars on there?
No. Personally, I do not.
I wouldn't want you to put a whole ounce of caviar. I'm not a fan. Like,
That's 14 ounces right there.
What, a tablespoon?
14 ounces is
$1,600.
$1,600. Okay, so I don't know if anything is that good, and I haven't
I
obviously.
like caviar, but not. I'm
I
not.
don't like caviar, dude. It's too salty. It's like salt bubbles.
I like caviar, but I've only had like bullshit, basic, run-of-the-mill shit.
Hey, I love it whenever I
Like
come over
salmon
here.
roe.
Yeah,
Okay.
like the
I
red
love when I
janks
come
or
over
the
here and
orange
have caviar
ones.
on a fucking damn saltine cracker. I'm like,
Are you
Yep,
positive?
yep.
Are you positive that a kilo is 2.6 or 2.4
Little
pounds?
slab of
2.6
cheese,
pounds.
some
2.6
caviar
pounds. Are
on
you
it.
positive about that?
yeah.
Well, then something's not right because my $700 estimate's way fucking high when an ounce of beluga caviar. I'm sorry.
Google.
Wait, it's beluga hybrid, so it's a mix, but it's only $115 an ounce.
Yeah. Well, this is coming from the Iranian beluga fish. I don't know.
This is off of caviarlover.com.
Huh? That was CNBC, so God figures. Yeah.
I'd go with the let's check it out real fast. The Guinness Book of World Records for the most expensive caviar is beluga, Iranian beluga. All right,
Yeah.
so yeah,
Oh, see, like golden whitefish caviar, $8 an ounce. I don't give a fuck
that
about
more
that.
into that. That's my price point.
I put caviar on it. I didn't say what kind.
Ah, there you go. Bruce from the eggs of a rare albino sturgeon between 60 to 100 years old.
Wow, how do they? I mean, I'm assuming that the sturgeon, they're not killing to get the caviar. They're just like
Farming.
farming the eggs.
Person, I love this person. Can you mail me a sample?
Right?
Dude, we should ask for a sample. I just need like an ounce.
Yo, what the fuck? Middle picture, top row.
This is the year. Yeah, we're in the Guinness Book of
Jesus.
World Records. picture.
By the way, a kilo is 2.2 pounds.
2.2?
Numbers would still be way off. That doesn't make any sense why caviar costs $30,000
You were off
a
by
kilo.
0.4 pounds, bro.
Probably the rarity of fish and how long it takes to breed. And maybe waters
a
that it's bred in.
100-year-old sturgeon.
Oh yeah, I want that. I want either roe and
That's fish. All right, let's do the beer.
That one I had two of them, yeah. And I tried to pull a single cup. It didn't work. Okay, there it goes.
My brother sent us these subpar cups that got stuck together. This is garbage.
Yeah, I tried, and it was. Not
Alex
working.
did it with one hand.
No. Maybe that was the issue. I tried it with both hands, and it just wasn't working.
Chase couldn't get the cups apart. Alex did it with like his index
your
finger
shoulders
and
off.
his thumb.
Wipe your shoulders off. That's right.
Dust that off. You okay over there, buddy? I know you sweated a little bit getting those cups apart with your fingers.
Don't tell my hose.
Yo.
No. Technology, bro.
I knew it was coming.
Them cyber fingers.
Does that count as 2 shots? Both of you said it.
Oh, yes, it would.
It was at the same time, but both. So again,
Well, that's a
Jinx, knock on wood?
does that mean a shot and a half?
Just take a shot and get game on. There's more to come. You're gonna be wasted by the end of this podcast. I'm talking to our listeners.
You're probably just talking to everybody listening. That includes us.
Oh, that's clean.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
I was real like the smell made me think it was gonna be like an IPA, but it's really,
Doesn't mean it's not an IPA.
it's really easy.
That's easy drinking for an IPA.
Yeah. Is that an all day?
Session IPA.
I mean, that wouldn't change the flavor though.
No, it's an IPA.
You think?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm even going to go with it's a East Coast
Going citrus.
or
New England?
New England,
Hazy.
or hazy, or
Juicy.
didn't we come up with our own? I don't remember. Cloudy.
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 Yeah.
We're calling it Cloudy IPA.
It's a cloudy IPA. That's
one's hot,
definitely
though.
East Coast.
It's not
You know,
cloudy.
IPA.
Yeah, this one's clear. I mean, oh, it's a little
5.2.
it's a little hazy.
I'm
35.
I'm going citrus IPA.
Oh damn!
And
Can Dennis
4.
finish?
No. Sorry.
IPA
I didn't know he was in his shit.
5.2.
5.2.
Yeah.
All right, Chase.
Citrus IPA, we got it.
I thought you were having a side conversation. My bad. But yeah, citrus IPA. I'm gonna give it 7%.
Chili mango.
IBU 25, and I'm gonna give it about I'll give it 3.5.
Okay.
Can I get another sample?
All right. Well, again,
Wait,
I'm
what?
going to go with like a New England IPA. I'm going to give it 6.2. It's not hitting me as a strong one.
What you drinking, Melissa?
And then
Yeah, that's it.
bitterness. It's always tough on bitterness. I don't feel like this one's bitter, but at the same time, I'm going to go with like 33 just because. And then I'll give it a 4.
I'm gonna go hazy IPA. I think 5.8 IBUs. I'm at a 12, and I give it a 4. Like it's super easy to drink.
All right. Well, this is Roadworthy Pilsner.
Oh, damn.
We're doing real good, guys.
Yeah,
5%.
That does not look like a pilsner, man.
No, it doesn't. It is 5% flat. It is by Big Ugly Brewing.
Ah.
I do not have IBUs if you are looking for that.
We were at Big Ugly, and
I know what
so the food truck was at Big Ugly.
No IBUs.
2 weeks
No
ago.
IBUs, all right.
2 weeks ago, the food truck was at Big Ugly, and
You were just saying yesterday, too.
yeah, we were. But he
It's not when we got the beer.
I guess.
the bartender offered a to-go pack, and he's like, "What do you guys like?" And I was like, "Fucking surprise us! Like, we're big fans of beer, and we will try anything." So
Big fans of their beers,
he
too.
created. Did
It's a
producer
4-pack, right?
did yeah, it was a 4-pack, but he had one extra that he hid away. That we hid away. I thought we hid it away. I think it's in the fridge inside. I hope, because it was for the producer. He was like, "Where's the lady who liked the sours?"
Yeah, I think that one is inside.
I was going to say,
Maybe you said something about that.
we haven't drank it on the podcast yet.
So we haven't-
There's hope.
But yeah, so I mean, shout out to Big Ugly. They make really good beer, and this one too.
Love how
I mean,
they
we-
got their address on the fucking can.
We definitely did not call the beer correctly, but we did all like it. So that's at least one thing to be said about it. We did not get the style or anything right.
So does that count? Since they called it roadworthy, is that a road soda?
I would.
I don't think they would endorse that.
I mean, no.
I don't know. There's a picture of a truck driving on the farmland.
It does say it's all good.
Near the lighthouse,
It's real good.
and we
It's
all
real
know what
good.
lighthouse that is. Just saying.
Road soda.
They have litter on their can, though. There's a bottle in the sand.
They're just trying to make it picture perfect.
Well, it says independent craft, and independent craft
accurate.
is
It's
upside down
accurate,
on
though.
the
They had to
bottle.
make it realistic. It's real good, so they had to make it realistic.
Maybe they put it in the sand to keep it cold. Insulation. I don't know. I was going with technology.
Anything today? Kick anything?
Drink.
Not you, Chase.
I was going for it anyways.
He's like a drink. Okay.
Technology.
So, what exactly are those glasses behind you for, there,
Oh.
sir?
A gift from Connor.
Oh, okay. I think I know this one.
I don't think you do.
I think I was here.
I don't know this one. I have no idea.
Okay.
Allow me. Please, talk amongst yourselves.
You brought the shot glasses. Did you not bring the drink?
Oh, no, it's in the refrigerator.
All right, now I'm slightly concerned.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Me
this
too.
is. See, I thought I knew what this was, and I was like, okay. Nope.
So the gift is what's in the fridge, not what's on. Okay. For
Yeah.
a second, I thought the gift was the shot glasses.
No.
And then
no.
y'all said the fridge, and I was like, oh. Okay, there's a gift. Gotcha.
Oh, that's encouraging.
Right?
I don't know what.
Is this actually alcohol? I'd like to know that for like. Are we going to take a shot of hot sauce? Because I wouldn't be surprised if that's some shit you pulled out.
I'd be down with that.
The shot of hot sauce?
Oh, I take this.
It's Texas Pete. I'm calling it now.
All right.
Yeah, porn shots.
He's like, oh, okay.
My mom, the OG for 79, they have a cherry tree. Man, I think it's full of cherry this year.
Hell yeah.
And it's ripening so fast.
We're definitely
Good weather.
I need to go pick it for you.
A lot of plants at my house.
So
It's,
try
it's
like
not
that.
like fruit bearing plants, but they've been growing like fucking like elephant ears and shit. My God.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. You're not.
All right.
Big tree.
So I only poured a little bit, Troy, because I don't know what the fuck this is.
Oh.
So we're gonna do a shot, and then we're gonna talk about that. This sounds like a great idea.
I'm not going to lie to you. Just by like the
Looks
shape and
smell.
size
Looks
of the
different.
bottle, I am concerned.
The smell.
Nope, I'm not smelling. Just fucking cheers, boys.
Ooh.
Cheers, yeah.
I think I'm. I think
Yeah, it's
I'm-
definitely a tequila.
Yeah, that's tequila.
Anybody else?
Oh.
Yes. Well, that's why we poured it small. It's clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys later.
All right,
All right,
so,
Troy.
so it's
Thank
like
you, Troy.
it's like a gold silver.
No, not with how smooth that was. It's got to be at least a reposado.
Okay, so I'm curious on a couple of things. Just looking
I
at
have-
this,
yeah.
I believe this is Pezovela or Pezvela, and maybe that's just a little separation. Pezvela. Best guess, it is a tequila made for a restaurant, as this doesn't really
What's the
tequila Vida de Romero. That might actually be like the.
It has it at one point. It had a seal.
It looks like the the Pezvela.
It's based.
That you got that exactly right. I'm assuming that they just like sold this in their restaurant and rock and roll bar, food, drink, and rock and roll restaurant bar. But this clearly came from Mexico. I like how it has 16, 12, 13 on the date on here. I'm really curious. Like,
The seal at the top.
is completely
Has
different.
a- has a-
2012. But like, do they just make these bottles that you can
Is that
like
it
put
right
your
there?
own label on it?
I have.
Yeah, that's it. Except
Yeah. that
I'm
is-
assuming they print their own labels because
Oh, is that pictures that like? Can you get your own picture? Put
that's
on
what
the
I'm. That's what I'm
bottle?
guessing. And they visited it on 12, 16, 13.
Well, I don't know who these people are.
Well, I don't either, but it was 200 pesos, and apparently,
Yeah, it says it on the back.
Pez Vela
The
does.
the picture is from 2013.
Well, that's
Yeah, yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Apparently, they visited on 12.
18 US dollars.
Well, which means I don't know if
does say-
obviously it doesn't mean that that's how old the liquor is or the tequila, but
There
It
is.
says
At
18.
least-
It says
it's at
$18 photo team.
so
So
at least since 2013.
oh, there's swings. Honestly, I thought that
Yeah.
was like a fucking carousel,
No,
like the
at
least one
bar
of those
on the
bottles.
carousel.
Oh, so
And
you
then-
literally sit on swings in the bar.
Yeah, and for an extra bonus, you can buy a novelty tequila bottle with your picture on it.
Okay, so
Damn.
I don't know whose tequila this is, but thank you.
This is in. You go to Australia to do that. Melbourne,
Yeah, it is kind of weird that
Melbourne,
we just
Australia.
have some random person's tequila bottle.
Yeah.
So this place is in Melbourne, Australia,
Okay. So there are Mexican restaurants everywhere.
or
That one looks like it's in Mexico.
Yeah, it's
well, yeah, but I went down to
person
that.
right there
and
was
the picture.
that
and-
person right there is from Melbourne.
I was gonna
Oh,
say
okay,
that. That's,
okay, that makes more sense. So it is
That's a long way to swim to immigrate.
It's Playa del
Norte,
Carmen, Mexico.
Playa del Carmen,
Not on the Pacific side.
Mexico.
It's Gulf of Mexico side.
All right, so all right, then okay, it's on the Gulf of Mexico side. Then it is a long swim. I like how that changed it. Like, no, I'm gonna swim past Hawaii, going to Australia. Like, nope, it's on the Gulf Coast. That means I got to swim through the Caribbean around. Nope, I'm swimming through the Panama Canal. It's got to be legal.
At that point, wouldn't you just walk?
Goddamn water laws.
Walk to the other side. Just gonna walk all the way down to the south, the bottom of South America, and then jump in the water on the Pacific side, and then it's a short trip.
Short trip.
Just a short trip.
It's a hop, skip, and a puddle
Yeah,
jump.
I mean, it's like the English Channel. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
We can make it. On the map, it looks so small.
I mean, you know.
I mean, fucking
guess-
Alaska and Hawaii are side by side, right?
I have a question. If so many people keep crossing the Rio Grande, can we call it like the Rio Petite?
I mean,
Right? It's not really even that big, yeah.
that is way smaller than the Mississippi.
Way smaller. It is. When you can walk across it, yes.
Yeah, we got a bigger border in our own country. It's separating the east and the west. We ain't. It's like
The
Virginia
Mississippi
Beach
River.
Boulevard, dude. I don't cross that.
That's it. From now on, I am never calling the Mississippi River again. I am going to call it the Rio de Muy Grande. Tomas Grande? I don't know. What's
I mean,
ve-
we can
what's
go to
the
St.
very
Louis.
big?
I could see the arch. I'm like, yeah, but it's on the other side of the street. Like, Alex, you put it in perspective. Like in Virginia Beach,
Nobody crosses
There's
the-
like 3/4.
Yeah, like
it's
the Virginia Beach Boulevard is like a dividing line for Virginia Beach. If you live on one side, you don't go to the other. Like, it's
too
just like,
far.
yeah, like I live in Norfolk. I drive like 30 minutes out here, and I'll hear someone in Virginia Beach be like talking about going to a restaurant in Virginia Beach that's like 15 minutes away, and they're like, "Oh, that's on the other side of Virginia Beach Boulevard. That's too far away." And I'm like, "You people are fucking crazy."
Like Virginia Beach is like 15 miles across in either direction.
You're not even talking about biking anywhere, bitch. You have a car. Like, what do you mean that's too far? Like, oh, if it's not like 7 minutes away from my house, if it's more than a minimum Uber ride, it's too far.
Dude, and then
far.
like so, but
Right
then
now,
like
yeah.
after the boulevard, you hit Shore Drive, and the people on Shore Drive do not cross Shore Drive. And
That's a whole.
And then
different
the oceanfront, people at the oceanfront don't leave the oceanfront.
yeah.
Like,
They don't
like,
go on the shore drive.
Yeah, like I mean, they might venture that way, but
Right, right.
that's a long
You
drive.
go to the first landing, that's about it.
Yeah.
You don't go past that.
Down
They're
the
not,
long-
they're
down
not
the
going
long stretch.
over to like the Lesnar and like going all the way out.
over toward Chicks
Yeah.
Beach and everything. Like, no,
Fuck that shit.
it's too far.
I live the oceanfront. I'll
Yeah.
admit it.
Yeah, it's too far.
It's way too fucking far.
It's like fucking. It's
Especially
gotta be,
if you're on a
it's
bike.
gotta-
I drive them roads all the
in
time.
your car, it's got to be like fucking 15 minutes.
Depend on traffic too. Or the traffic sucks too.
You talk about traffic like we're in LA, dude.
Nah,
We're a mile away. That's gonna take us like 2 hours.
What time of the day is it?
hour and a half. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just-
Because you.
Where
come-
are you?
come
I
up
think
here-
we're on the 405.
You
I'll
come,
see
you
you
come up
tomorrow.
here to damn neck around 3:30, 4 o'clock and everything. You're gonna be stuck there for a good 40 fucking minutes just to get through 3 miles.
You don't have to tell me, bitch. Do it in a food truck.
I know.
And like, I bitch to Alex like every day. Like, why are there so many cars on the fucking road? It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You should be at work.
Base is letting out. The base is letting out.
Oh, this was like
And
Saturday.
I'm calling bullshit on that because I was in the Army.
Yeah.
I didn't leave before the flag went down.
Yeah. Army, not Navy. It's not the Navy though.
Remember? I remember having to wait for retreat.
Yeah.
6. It's like I was at work when the flag went up, reveille, and then when the flag went down in retreat. Like I was at work that whole fucking time.
Not me.
Technology.
Technology.
I went to work about an hour after Reveille.
Oh, and then
Then
you had to stop whatever the fuck you were doing.
Difference between the Navy, Air Force, and Army. Army's just got to be there all day doing nothing.
Yeah. pretty much.
Navy and Air Force are like, I'm done. I'm leaving.
You don't have anything else to do?
I'm leaving.
All right, I'll see you later.
I always worked a graveyard shift, so I was always overnight.
They have those?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I mean,
planes,
I was at work for like...
planes got to fly all night long.
Yeah, but I mean, I was at work. Especially your planes.
Yeah.
Mostly at night. No lights. Does that light bulb work? Does it fucking matter?
It's not like I'm turning it on to check the map.
So, I mean, dude, yeah, I was like... Yeah, my work day started at 4 a.m. and ended at 6 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Like every fucking day.
If I ever get super rich, I am definitely gonna buy some kind of a plane and put like a cockpit light in it where it should not be. Just like
one.
Like get like an old fighter. Obviously, they could take all the weapons, but just get like an F-18 and like when you close the cockpit door, have one of the like push button lights.
The dome light.
Where are my keys? I can't start this thing.
He said, "Where's my keys?"
What else are you gonna look for with
Turn
a light?
on the dome light.
What
Hey,
else are you gonna
are we
look
supposed
for?
to turn left at Albuquerque? I don't know. Hit the dome light. Let me look at the map. We don't have GPS. Turn on your phone.
Were we supposed to turn left at Albuquerque? I don't know. That was like 7 seconds ago. We're like 100 miles past that.
I mean,
now.
I'm assuming you still got 5G in the air.
That's a good question.
I mean, I don't think it just goes down.
But does it mess with your radar? I mean, you can't use 5G on a normal plane, right?
I know why he's got keys, so that way whenever he finally parks the fucking
I got
plane,
the
and
keys,
everything,
the
he
keys,
can
the
walk
keys.
away.
Oh yeah. You
And the
gotta
lights
park it.
flash.
What lights? They don't work anyway.
No. It's just like all the lights are out. Just one is like the red one on the tail. It's like bloop, bloop. Or we'll make sure the red and green one work.
Oh,
So
all
like
right.
when you unlock it, the green one flashes, and when you lock it, the red one flashes. That way you know, because you don't know. Like sometimes you walk away from your car. Did I unlock that shit?
I already figured out what we're gonna replace the weapon system with, and I know we're gonna have to have balanced sides. So the weight we'll have to figure out, but we need like a retractable step system under the wing so we can climb up.
I don't think you need balanced sides, because I'm pretty sure a plane relinquishes its payload on opposite sides. So at some point, let's say you were in a fighter jet and in a
Most of your waste
combat situation.
Most of your waste will be the center, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when
That's my point.
When you fire
I'll
a
get to
payload,
that. You're talking about
you're going to be
dropping-
unbalanced.
You're talking
no
about
matter what,
dropping.
yeah.
You're
Now I
talking.
want to talk to
Hold
a
on.
fighter pilot and see, do they
You're
feel
talking
the
about
difference?
You're talking about dropping while you're flying, right? I'm talking about getting off the ground. You'd have to be balanced.
See, I don't know, Dennis. You were in the Air Force. I don't know shit about planes at all. Like, what we had A-10s, and I never got near one.
Never got near one. Well, I know, like,
Oh,
like
Fosse's on the airfield. Like, park all the A-10s in the hangar. It's like,
well, no, I know, like, because like with like the C5s and the C-130s and everything like that, like you actually have a load master. And everything
Yes.
That's got to be able to calculate exactly how many pounds go on it. But see, I don't know about like if it's gonna be if it's anything like that with like.
No, see, we're not talking about anything. I'm not buying a C-130. That hopefully comes with a cockpit light. All right, I'm talking about putting a dome into an F-18. Let's be real. It's probably like an F-12. All right, I don't know if I
Yeah,
could afford
you
an
could
F-18,
afford the 18.
even if I was crazy rich.
I think it was a
but-
P-12 at that point in time. Wasn't it the Phantom?
M1 Abram.
What do you
Well,
got?
you had the P-38.
I got the H-31.
Oh, yeah. Like, what was the Phantom? F-12?
F4.
F4.
F4 was a
You
Phantom.
could probably get that's too antique for Alex's payroll. He needs something.
P-52 Mustang.
Man, I'm gonna get one of the dual tail planes.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I don't know what the fuck they're
Yeah.
called.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
get one of
P-38.
those. P-38. That was the dual
Is it
tail.
38?
Yeah, P-38s.
P-38.
It had two tails.
Yeah.
Get a P-38.
The bombers.
Just cuz.
I don't know what it was.
Bombers had those too.
I was
Like,
gonna say
yeah.
they did have two tails.
Can you look up the gas
The old
mileage
school
on a
bomber.
P-38?
But did they make that an electric or hybrid?
What's the top speed? I'm gonna need to know like how far and how fast can I get there? You guys need a ride? I mean, I could fit your whole car in here. Let's go.
I don't think you can put anything in there. Like,
Where do you need it? Where do you need to drop off?
The back end of that
It's not
was,
a C-130. Yeah, it's
the
not
back
like a
end
low.
of the back end of that was all gas.
Wouldn't that be great though if you were like, you need a ride? Where are you going? Like Alabama. Cool. I'll drop you on the way. Like
Did
no,
they fuel-
literally. Like I'll fucking put you out the back
Okay,
with a
so in
parachute.
the Air Force they didn't fuel the wings.
So I
what?
do think the P-38 was the bombers.
Technology. The Lightning. That's what I think what we're talking
Yeah,
about, right?
the Lockheed P-38
Yeah, that one.
Lightning.
Yeah, that one doesn't. Yeah, there's no parking a car in that.
No,
That is a.
that's a fighter plane. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's like two F-150s. Long, is what I was going with.
Okay. I'd say more like two F-450s wide. But,
Yeah. Like, did they not fuel in the wings?
I don't know. They've got
Look up
fighters.
look up the twin boom. Not the P-38. Look up the twin boom.
The P-38 Lightning has the twin boom.
Yeah, I think
The Lockheed P-38 Lightning is an American single-seated piston-engine fighter aircraft that was used during World War II, developed for the United States Army Air Corps. The P-38 had distinctive twin booms and a central nacelle.
But does it
nacelle
have a
containing
dome
the
light?
Cockpit and
That's all that
an
matters.
armament.
Hold on, here's your cockpit right here.
I don't know what that word was, nacelle or nacelle.
Don't think you
or-
got a dome light.
No dome light?
No dome
It's,
light.
Oh, severely disappointing. I'm going to have to get a push-button dome light.
bomber.
See? I feel like when you pull it down, there just needs to be a light.
Hey, look, it's for sale too. 6.5
$6.5 million. See? Come on. That's doable.
I think the Lightnings were the actual like fighter planes, and then the P-38 like bombers were obviously the bombers.
Yeah, how much is a fucking Learjet? And I'm not even being funny. I'm pretty sure it's less than $6.5 million.
Probably more actually.
Depends on the Learjet. I've done a lot of research on Learjets when I was playing the lottery, because, you know, your hopes and dreams. Scroll up. Go to shopping.
That's a replica,
Yeah.
obviously.
okay. Replica. Come on, where's the real ones? No? Alright, well, maybe that was a bad place to go. Go to just regular websites and see if there's anything different, because we're not looking for a replica.
Yeah.
Not even replicas. We're not looking at fucking model planes. You're not paying $1,200 for a fucking Learjet, dude. It's a model shit that you put in your room.
I don't want school buses, but
I don't want school buses. You sure? I mean, that was last time.
That was last
The
time,
school
yeah.
buses were we were talking about the food truck. Anyway, Alex, how was our week?
right? Yeah, we did skip over y'all's week.
It
No,
was
the last 2 weeks.
it was long. I mean, we were out. Just lots of cooking. We didn't have time to do a podcast last week.
Yeah, we did find out that. Well, that was because of the anniversary, and we had a good time. I got some issues, but we did find out that our food truck does enough business to outsell
Some small
some
restaurants.
small restaurants.
There you go, 13 million brand new.
13 million brand new. I'm saying.
Okay, brand new. Is that with 0 miles?
Right now, we're not even on that. We're talking about this technology.
Uh-huh.
A Learjet, you could get a Learjet for less than a P-38.
And you can get a lot of hose.
Now,
Well,
I bet
that makes sense because it's a
I'm-
World War II nostalgia item and collector item as well as a plane.
I'm curious if it takes the same gas.
That's like me getting a Colt 1911 for $1,200 when I can go buy a one that was made for like the modern age for like $600,
That takes the Glock mag.
which takes the whole nostalgia fact out of it.
I mean, I don't think any of us need a Learjet.
No, none of us need a fighter plane either, but I'll take it.
I don't need a backup camera. But when you were talking about like $100,
Demo Ranch don't need a tank, but hey.
Hey, come on.
We don't need things, but we can buy them. just because we
There you
won
go.
them.
The
Hey,
cheapest
that's
private
all that
jet.
matters.
I was looking at that as a matter of fact. The cheapest jet.
I can drive a tank.
The cheapest private jet. That's not a Learjet though, is it?
No, it's a Cirrus Vision jet.
Licensed.
1.96 mil.
Only 1.9, dude. You got that.
That's not a Lear though. Looking for a Lear. There's a Cessna. How much is a Cessna?
Oh,
8.3.
Okay, so the Cessnas have a bad rap for running into shit.
It's usually the pilot.
I'm gonna look
though.
at that like I look
Say,
at.
is that
Dude,
pilot
that's
error
that's
or
pilot error. on
I'm
that
gonna
one.
look at that like that bomb technician
We're talking
looks
about
at his
Alex.
job.
It's gonna be pilot error.
I'm gonna look at that like that bomb technician looks at his job.
it's
How do
not
you deal with the
roads? You
stress?
got to learn the air.
It's not stressful at all. Either I get it fucking right, or it's not my problem anymore. What happened to Alex's jet? We haven't heard from him in a while.
Andes. The mints? No, the mountains.
To be honest, that could go either way. What happened? We found chocolate all over the steering wheel. There was mint everywhere. Just
all
green
these
wrappers.
little green foils. One little green foil
Dude
went through
overdosed
it.
on Andy's
We
chocolate.
think it was a medical coma caused by diabetes.
Like, one of the little green foils just happened to slip through like a gear shifter slot, and like it fucking connected two wires that shouldn't have been connected, and like boom, we found the flaw in Cessnas.
No, see, they're gonna figure it out. Here's what's gonna happen.
Don't eat Andes mints. And like now there's a warning label on every Cessna. You do not eat foil covered chocolates while flying this plane.
I think what's gonna happen is that my dome light is gonna fall off and disrupt my
That
controls.
was too
and
perfect.
Just
Too perfect.
do not eat Andy's mints while operating.
And
this
like somebody's
vehicle.
like, what asshole was eating Andes
Andes
mints
mints.
while flying a plane that they had to put a warning label?
look, if
Like
they're
it's a
gonna-
hair dryer.
If this happens and they have to put a warning label up, I feel like you should get a plaque. If you're that idiot, if you died and they have to put a warning label up, like, can they put your face next to
Guinness
it? Like,
Book of World Records.
yeah, like dumbass died by
But you get a
Andy's
trophy.
mints in midair. Like,
over the Andes
Here's
mountains.
your plaque. Your face will be on every aircraft saying "Don't eat Andes" for the next 400 years.
Headline reads: Guy flies plane, eats Andes chocolates, and then flies into the Andes Mountains.
Because he just wanted to eat Andes mints while flying over the Andes Mountains.
What would you do for a
He just-
Klondike bar?
Nothing.
And
but
again,
just
in a foil wrapper, dude. This is what we're talking about. Stay off the foil wrappers and you're going to be fine. Eat a Snickers. They make delicious ice creams. Not in a foil wrapper.
No regrets.
no regards. That's Milky Way.
He's
No, it's not.
just flying
That's
over the
Milky Way.
Andes Mountains.
Snickers.
No, no regrets is Milky Way. Sorry, dude. I was eating the Milky Way.
Snickers.
What?
The no regrets.
The
It's Snickers.
The tattoo.
You're angry.
Yeah.
You're angry.
hangry.
Hangry
is Snickers.
is-
Yeah, I
Snickers.
don't. That's not no regrets though.
Yeah. No regrets is Milky Way.
I'm waiting for it. I see you typing.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for it.
I'm pretty
Affected.
sure.
I'm
I'm pretty
affected.
sure Dennis could have done it already if you just asked him.
It's okay.
I mean,
I want him to find it himself so we can see his face reaction because you know he's gonna figure it out first.
And then I'm gonna hit this shots fired button like a motherfucker.
Finger. Hey, remember, squeeze, don't pull.
Technology.
Fuck you.
There it is.
Boom. No regrets.
Damn it.
Don't fuck with a fat man. Son.
Hey, I'm sorry, dude.
He brought donuts.
How did
And
that not end up in
and
snack
pork
time?
and pork filled by me with extra pork.
Oh, that's the only way to get it.
And mango chili chips, but that one wasn't a success. Then, so.
I mean, it was
donut
a
is
semi-success
It was a success and
because
it was snack time.
because it helped get rid of the crab flavor.
Well, okay, yeah, that. Okay, I did that with popcorn.
Oh well.
How do I How do I get rid of this crab taste with beer?
No.
Didn't work.
See, I only drank
Hot
the beer,
sauce.
but I
You
seen
know what
him
I
going in
am?
for the chips.
Did
Him
you say
going
I
in for
only
the
drank
chips.
a hot beer?
No, I only drank the beer.
I thought you said I only drank a hot beer. I was like, no wonder it tasted bad.
Them two went in for the chips. You went in for the popcorn. I went in for just the beer.
No.
It says with beer on the bag.
Yeah, no. But like afterwards, you were like, "Oh no, I need the chip to get
No,
out."
that
of
was
my...
me.
Just
Well, yeah, but he grabbed the chip afterwards.
No, he-
Just so
he
you
had
guys
popcorn.
know, these bad boys sealed.
All right, well, them two had popcorn. You had chip. I had beer.
Damn, man, I gotta quit moving the bag around because that stinks. Dude, it is terrible.
Yo,
Hold on,
re-vacuum
hold on,
seal
hold
it.
Here, I'll fart.
You
for
got a vacuum sealer.
Might probably smell better.
All right, so sealed. These bad boys are good until January 31st of 2022. Might not be a bad protein snack in your go bag.
I was just saying, yo, like I said, I can eat it. It'll get you through.
6
But-
grams of protein.
Oh, wow.
That's it.
Jar of peanut butter, bro.
Mm-hmm. I'd rather
Fuck
eat
that.
the peanut butter on a spoon.
All right, I got a topic change.
7 grams per serving.
Well,
Serving is 2 tablespoons.
Oh, there's only one serving in this. But they expect somebody to eat this whole bag.
13 to 14 tablespoons per jar of peanut butter. That's like almost 100 and something fucking grams of protein.
5 grams, well, 5% of your daily intake of saturated fat.
I'll stick with bacon.
Yep.
I'm just gonna put a jar of peanut butter
So
in my
what-
go bag.
What items do you not see on menus anymore that you really wish would come back? And it doesn't have to be a specific restaurant or a specific anything. Just like my example is I miss seeing beef ribs. You don't find beef ribs on too many menus anymore, and I admit a couple places have them, but I can't think of any off the top of my head. So I miss beef ribs.
Dave's Barbecue.
Dave's Barbecue has beef ribs.
Beef ribs.
Okay.
And now
Shout
there's
out
like
to Dave's.
the
See,
new
my
influx.
mom gets store bought beef ribs.
Well, again, like what restaurant item? So, like,
Right,
I have
right.
not like
The-
even fucking Cheesecake Factory used to have really good beef ribs. They don't do beef ribs anymore. Like,
Did not know that was a thing for Cheesecake Factory.
the
been
new
years.
thing on the Instagram is like the beef rib sandwich, where like you get the sandwich and the bone is sticking out, and they
Yep.
pull the bone out, and
Ooh.
so
Keep trying to make a salad and keep fucking it up somehow.
so I mean they're out there. And like again, like I'm looking at like these sandwiches. I'm like, what the fuck did you pay for that sandwich? No one ever says like that was a $30
Right.
sandwich.
Yeah.
'Cause-
but I mean,
It's
what
going to be a $30 sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what other menu items do you miss? Like, I'm not gonna lie, throw back to the old days when we had this conversation a couple weeks ago. But like Wendy's pudding bar, fucking that shit was dope.
I don't know what the hell
I
you're talking about.
That's
never
okay.
heard of that.
Well, it was the salad bar, but it had pudding.
Yeah.
Like you had you could go get
Oh.
pudding from the salad
Oh.
straight
Oh.
Wendy's.
Okay.
Like Wendy's salad bar.
Yeah.
Now I know what you're talking
I
about.
called it the pudding bar because who eats fucking salad?
Their coleslaw is
Even when I was like 7, it was like salad pudding.
It's a pudding bar. They have vanilla and chocolate.
Yeah, it was
And every
dope.
now and then you fucked up and thought it was vanilla. You got banana.
Oh, I do remember that.
Every now and then you were like, fuck it, let's mix it up.
banana pudding's good though.
So I was at the Golden Corral fucking ice cream dispenser. And then
So
they
what
brought,
else?
Then they brought orange sherbet in.
What else though? What other like items do you guys not see anymore that you wish would make a comeback?
I wish Hardee's would change their burgers back to the old ones.
Okay.
Does that count? But like when they went to like
The thick burger.
the thick burger, like the quality went down. And I wish Hardee's would bring back their fucking chicken.
Yeah, their fried chicken was good. Hardee's did have good fried chicken.
Sorry, I don't know. I went to
that-
Hardee's on that, but I was like,
Right.
I really think like Hardee's burgers went downhill, like before, like once they switched to the thick burger, and I feel like there's a lot of binder in that burger.
I don't know about that, but I can say I've eaten a lot less burgers since they switched to. I've definitely been on the hot dog train at Hardee's if I stop by. There's just
They have hot dogs.
I didn't know they have hot dogs.
I mean, if I was gonna go out and get a hot dog, I would go to
Sonic.
Famous Uncle Al's.
Yeah, yeah.
Sonic, if we're talking about a chain.
Yeah.
They had a
or
$5 like
any one of the local hot dog spots that are in any city.
Dog dogs.
on the way home in between the interstate and my house.
7-Eleven, bitch. You eat so many 7-Eleven hot dogs.
Yeah, but they used to have a $5 lunch meal, and you could get like 2 hot dogs, fries, or drinking like a cookie for $5. Like 7-Eleven doesn't offer that.
Oh,
I would have had to pick it out individually.
because you need the cookie.
Well, at least 7-Eleven
Yeah,
At least 7-Eleven brought the chili and the cheese back finally.
they did. I was
Thank God for that.
Oh, the other day. Like, Alex likes to attempt to eat those in the food truck.
attempt. There's
Well, he
attempt.
does. He does.
It's not an attempt. It's,
And like, it's not a smooth ride.
No, it's not.
And I am impressed how he can not get that shit all over him. But he does come back with like a pocket full of napkins.
Yeah.
Like he's prepared for the ride.
I mean, my beard's usually a little fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, like that's gonna take 2 days to get
The-
the chili
the-
out of this
yeah.
bitch.
The last one was definitely like the spicy big bite, so
Yeah.
it wasn't even like the tiny one. So it was definitely like I can definitely like I'll fit this in my mouth. He hit a bump and it's like halfway up your face. Like I'll just wipe that off later. Like is that cheese in my nose? Oh god, that's not good. Oh, that's chili. It burns.
Damn it! I just remembered the last phone call we were supposed to make today.
So I would have to say mine. I'm pretty sure there's still a lot of places that do it and do it pretty often, but brisket,
Dave's again.
like brisket sandwiches and shit.
Dave's again.
Heard that. Like
Yeah.
I said, I'm pretty sure there's still places around here that do it, and they do it all the time. But it's not all the time. You just go to a random spot to get food, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we got brisket."
Yeah,
Like steakhouses and shit.
I mean, Alex and I worked in a place that Alex smoked a lot of brisket.
Mm-hmm.
I lived a good life. Didn't have to be there at 4 a.m. Or 6. I don't even know what fucking time he went to work.
6.
Yeah.
Between 6 and 7 most of the time.
We didn't open till like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
We started doing lunch.
Oh, that was not that we. It was against our will. But
I was happy y'all did though.
yeah, but he would, like, Alex would be there in the morning, like 12 fucking briskets, like rolling for like 16 hours, and then like by 8 o'clock at night you're sold the fuck out.
Yep.
Like,
Damn.
like it was crazy. Like sometimes it was
It's supposed
earlier
to
than
be.
that. Like we were trying to get the owner of that establishment to get like lights, like a brisket light, like, you know, the neon lights.
Oh, yep,
A
yep.
brisket light, a rib light, a pulled pork light, just so like we could just turn the light off. So
Whatever
when
sold
people
out.
pulled up, they knew what was left. Chicken, like, because sometimes it was all that was left is chicken, and people keep coming in, and like the poor hostess, you know, she's like 17, and she's gotta be like, "We're out of everything, unless you guys want to smoke chicken. You know, I can seat you." It's like- that place, like, smoked meats is like one of those things, man.
Yeah.
Like, once it's gone, it's gone. Like, I can't just
Yeah.
I can't.
I can't just smoke it again.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a good 8 hours.
That's how you know. 'cause
Depending on meat.
They're like, oh well, you know,
6
hold on,
to
give me
8
1
to
second. I can heat some up
14.
for you real quick. Yeah, that means you didn't.
Depending
smoke
on how
it,
you
so
marinate
I don't want
it
it.
and prep it, like
Yeah,
there's
dude, it's
a
not
lot of
even
things
like-
that go into play. With it.
Even like, okay, hypothetically, in a Team Fat Kid restaurant, if we're running out of burgers, you can throw someone to the back and be like, "Yo, start grinding."
Yeah.
It's like,
We have a butcher.
yeah, the freshest burger you ever fucking had, which was yesterday, because on the food truck we ground it that morning and picked the bread up from the baker that morning, and we were slinging burgers. Like,
Also cut a lot of Amorosa, or 11 Amorosas to help you back up, and then you were cutting your own to order after those 11 that I cut for you.
cheesesteaks, man, they only belong in Amorosa.
It's true.
Although Amorosa can't cut their own fucking bread.
Yeah, but definitely.
Order the unsliced.
Yes, and we cut it ourselves now. Like, I mean,
Amorosa cuts bread like Dooley.
Damn it, Dooley.
That gives you any example.
That is definite.
that's a double shot. Damn it, Dooley. He's not here for all you listeners.
And I'm glad I haven't fucked up none of the Amorosas for you.
No.
Maybe I.
Well,
have.
that could have been a
Have you
Dooley
fucked up a
cut.
thermometer yet?
I was just talking about regular buns. Dooley,
Since-
like, have you
Oh,
ever
that-
seen
that
Dooley cut
too,
a regular
yes,
bun? It's like a
yes.
half inch on the bottom and like this thin
told
on
me,
the top.
He told me from the first time I cut a bun, he's like, "Don't fucking do it like Dooley." I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like,
Cut it
this.
in half.
And I was like, "Oh,
Not,
Okay.
Not 3/4 and a quarter. Half.
It's like
Cut the
it's
bread
like
in.
a thin slice of paper bread on top, and then like a 2x4 underneath. Like,
Luckily, I did not get bitched at whenever the last time I was on the truck for a slice of bread.
Since we started,
all you gotta do is cut it in half. It's
I
not
know.
hard. Like,
since we started cutting our own Amorosas, I've only thrown away one.
And one thing I heard with you about the Amorosas, when like before I was cutting the 11, it was when I was like I think 2 days ago when we were on the truck. But I was cutting them for you, and I was like, how do you like them and whatever. And I didn't hear you say it until afterwards when you were making Phillies, and you were like, I like to have more revenue on the bottom end so that when I put the meat in, it's stable. I
got
was like,
structure.
Oh, wait,
Heard that.
all right.
So like when I was cutting them, and I don't know if you remember me asking you about it, I was like, so pretty much the lighter side is the area that needs to be cut depending on said bread.
Yeah.
And looking at the bread, rather than you telling me at the curve, I was like, lighter side. There's no curve. Lighter side is definitely going to be the less stable. So
It's not rocket science.
I know.
We're not saving the world, dude.
Hey.
We're making sandwiches.
Hey,
It's not rocket surgery.
but I'm trying to
brain
make
science.
it. I'm trying to make it to a point.
Technology.
Trying to do it to a
Technology.
point where, like, when I do it, you're not going over and you're rolling down on your little lard roll and it splits the bread, or like you put enough Philly meat in there and it's a little heavy and then it splits the bread. And then when I go to wrap the sandwich, I got juices and fucking Philly meat just spreading out to the side.
So
I'm
what
like,
you're saying is,
let me
Chase,
grab
you're
that
doing
back
it for
in.
yourself.
In a sense.
So I don't have to deal with it at the end.
In a sense. But it's a win-win for both of us. You don't got to deal with the split hinge, but I don't got to deal with the after effects of a split hinge.
So like what, like when it comes to that bread in particular, there's always a wider side. So we cut into the bread on the thin side.
So, yeah, that's
So
what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
So
So
it holds up, yeah.
The hinge has the hinge of the bun.
Has structure,
That's
yeah.
the structure and integrity to hold everything that we're about to load into this bad boy.
Yep.
Especially
And-
being the best.
And that's
And
also
some
why I
of them
tried,
bitches are heavy, dude. Like we had one
why I
yesterday.
tried not to cut them too deep either, so that
I'd
you
rather
can pull
tear-
it a little
yeah,
bit
tear-
more
tear it a little
and
bit.
be like, okay, that's what I need.
The
for
bread
this.
does what the bread wants to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, the pandesal, that's just a bun, and you gotta cut it in half. Like
Yep.
not, and like not crooked. Like it's
Straight across.
like yeah, one side's an inch thick, the other side's a quarter inch thick. Like no, man.
Rotate the bread into the knife.
It's like cutting a bagel.
Yeah.
It's like,
Put your finger through the hole, right?
Thank
Yes.
you, Panera.
That's how you hold it. You,
right.
you hold a bagel with your finger in the middle and then cut.
Yep.
Like, that's perfect.
That's gonna
The
slice
fact
right
it does
through
not
that
induce
shit.
or condone cutting a bagel with your finger in the middle.
Sounds like a bad day to me.
They make
Sounds like
bagel
stitches.
slicers for that.
Yeah.
I mean, well, like when you work in a hotel and
Yeah.
you got to cut a lot of bagels, and there's literally like a machine. It's like a wedge knife,
and
and
they
you
still
put the
fucking-
bagel in there and like just slam it down.
And it still cuts at an angle sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, sometimes the bagel doesn't even fit in the.
Sure.
See, Panera had that machine operated shit. You just threw in all the bagels, and it was half slices all the way through.
Really?
Yep. Like, I didn't even have to do it. It was the
Panera's got that shit, but Amorosa doesn't.
It was the people in the front of the house. They would get all the the fully ready bagels, and they just put it through a slicer, and it's just fucking,
vertical, sideways.
vertical. Sorry.
So the blade just,
perpendicular.
Yeah, it was just jum, and it would do like at least 12 to 24, depending on how much you had ready. But it would do like tops to 24, but it would be like one single shot, and it would just all the way through,
put that anywhere.
and it would
How's the knee?
probably only take about like maybe
Knocking on wood.
3 minutes tops. I mean,
Don't knock my knocking on wood method. Earlier today, we were cutting meat to grind. And he said something about not cutting myself because there was a knife like hanging off the table.
Yeah.
And I had to knock on wood, and my hands were dirty. So I like picked my knee up and was like,
Tapped it on the wood. Like, and
Knock
what,
on wood,
what he's talking about is like he was cutting a ribeye down
Yeah.
for the grind.
Yeah.
And he had his hand over the blade, and he moved his hand a little bit, and then the knife came back through, like the tip, like right under his hand. And I was like,
Don't
Yo,
cut yourself.
Don't cut yourself. Like, I'm not trying to deal with that.
neither am I. Hence the knock on wood. Like, don't put that juju on me, Ricky
that
Bobby.
would have
Fuck
taken
that noise.
that would have taken a nice chunk out of there too.
Yeah, but it didn't because I didn't cut myself.
Well, I know. I'm just saying it
Let's
would
stop
have.
talking about it before Alex cuts himself. Right.
I don't even have a knife.
Let's not bring it into existence.
Well,
Just
yeah.
gonna put that there just in case. Like, you
Oh,
know.
there's one on both sides now. Like, Dennis, you want to throw yours out there? Am I the only person at this table? Melissa, do you have a pocket knife on you? All right. So the ladies don't have knives.
Technology.
I was gonna go more hose on that one, but you know,
hose is good. Hose is good.
Technically, mine's a box cutter.
It's still a knife.
Yep.
a blade. We'll go with blade.
Blade. Heard.
Blade. Is that the trilogy?
One or two.
I was gonna say the trilogy. The third one was kind of crap. Let's be honest.
But
Which
the
is why I
begin-
went with one or two.
But the beginning of the first Blade was the most epic.
Yeah.
It was.
What was the name of that fucking song?
What is it? I love how they're like, they're coming out with the first black superhero movie. It's just like, bitch, Blade! What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Bitch,
Black
Spawn
Panther.
came
He
out
might- he
way
might not
before
get
Yeah,
that.
He
Spawn
might-
was way before
Right?
Blade.
But they might not count as superheroes, to be honest. They might
Spawn
be,
was more of a vigilante.
Anti-heroes. Yeah.
Spawn was more of a vigilante-ish.
Anti-hero, like...
Spawn of Hell.
Yeah.
His name is literally in the title. of
Ironically,
what he is.
really nice for the Spawn of Hell.
Yeah.
Like, not if you're a dick, but
Yeah.
I mean, I read the comic books.
yeah, but I mean, he's
I read the.
got a pretty good moral code for the Spawn of Hell.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I
He
get,
was also an army
mean-
veteran.
I mean, the devil himself has a moral code as well.
Have you watched Lucifer?
actually, yes,
Yes,
good,
I know.
good show.
Yeah,
Good show.
Yeah, and the new one's about to come out.
I know. I'm waiting.
very excited.
I'm waiting.
So
Netflix keeps popping it up, and I'm like,
Really?
Yeah, the new season's coming. Like,
Heard that because I remember when I was telling y'all like, yo, I'm already fully caught up, and y'all were
Yeah.
like slacking behind. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I can't talk about this.
I just love how like the insurance dude at the end of the insurance dude. That's all I'm gonna
Yep,
say.
enough
Because
said.
spoiler alert.
Enough said.
No, the insurance dude.
all you gotta know, there's an insurance guy in this.
That was like the best.
it's
like,
called Lucifer. I'm pretty sure there's many insurance guys in this. How is Lucifer not an insurance? That's the
Or a
question we should
lawyer.
all be asking.
Or a lawyer.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, either one would have worked
well,
out.
he is in the club business. We'll give him. He got somewhere.
He's got the debauchery, but he's missing out on a lot of horrible corrupt. He should be a CEO of an insurance company that
Wow.
he represents as a lawyer.
And owns a club.
And yeah, I mean he can
Was
do more
it
than one
Lux?
thing. Yeah, Lux.
Yeah.
He can do more than one thing.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Multitasking. He doesn't sleep.
Come on, his sidekick's a beast. Though. he doesn't sleep. Yeah, good point.
He doesn't sleep.
And his wings look dope. They did a good job with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which
You know,
ones?
it wasn't like over the
The
top.
ones he
or
got
anything.
it back or lost?
He had like 3 different ones.
I'll take.
'Cause-
Even the fake ones looked good.
Because he did get back the ones
That he.
not originally, but when he got them back, he was like saved in a sense.
Yeah.
And he had the same ones as what was his name? The Drenamiel, the big diesel black dude. That was the angel.
Oh shit, producer.
I forgot his name. Drenamiel.
No.
No, you're close. The Lucifer's brother.
A
Yeah.
Amenadiel.
Amenadiel. He
From the back with the win.
Lucifer ended up getting the same wings that Amenadiel had,
Yeah.
but previously he had the white wings.
Okay, spoiler alert. Let's let people watch the show. We all evidently
just
we're
saying,
all a
it was
fan.
something I caught on to.
We didn't even touch
I
on the
noticed he had
Thursday.
two
Don't
different
worry.
sets of
Watch like the
wings.
first
We didn't
season.
even touch on the Thursday. No way.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
There you
That
go,
one.
As always, guys, thank you for listening to Team Fat
Hopefully
Kid
you're
Choose
still
the Fat.
somewhat sober after the shot game.
Host.
Huh?
Host.
Oh, technology?
There it is. As always, thank you for listening to Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. You can find us on Facebook at,
Team Fat Kid.
on Instagram at,
Team Fat Kid Nation.
on YouTube at,
Team Fat Kid.
on Twitter,
At Team Fat Kid 1.
and you can find us online at www.teamfatkidnation.com for all of your knife and apparel needs.
Because of technology.
You can find the food truck on Instagram at
Team Fat Kid Food Truck.
on Facebook, where we pin the monthly schedule to the top of the page.
Team Fat Kid Food Truck.
And
Also
on Twitter.
technology.
At Fat_truck.
And the phone number.
757-427-1586.
I feel like we're a little rusty on this.
Don't
hungry.
forget, stay hungry, be creative, and don't forget to sharpen your knives.
We're good at this. Praise the Lord. We out this bitch.